We had a major issue on the production line earlier this week.
I bet we did.
The entire development package for this weekend has failed. Check your workstation.
It's been a while since we got one of those, but good old Williams, right back at it. It's been a while since we failed something. Okay, well, everything failed. Fun. Well, the good news is, okay, 364 points there, and 359 there, so we should have enough by the end of this week to get those back on there easily, so not too really worried about that. Man, look at that. On the development, now Renault has passed Ferrari. Damn, Ferrari is on the decline. Look at that. With our upgrade, yeah, our powertrain upgrade, we're going to pass Ferrari. Damn, that's crazy. Now look at the point standings. Even with Red Bull Racing, you know, pretty well out ahead first in development, Lewis Hamilton and Mercedes has still, you know, climbed to first by a good bit. 3 race wins in what, 4 races? Yeah. So, the only time Mercedes hasn't won is when we won in China. Kind of an off day for pretty much everybody, I think. But we still sit 3rd in the constructor standings, 2 points behind Red Bull. Lance Stroll has fallen, hadn't scored. Partially my fault last week. Sorry, Lance. We'll get over it. We'll take a look at the bottom of the board here. So, 3 scrubs. Hartley, Stoffel, and Grosjean. Marcus Ericsson's already scored a point this season, so hopefully making up for last season. Didn't score any points last season. It was him and Hartley, I believe, all season who didn't score. It was either him or Gasly. Or maybe both. I'm not really sure, but either way, still early in the season. So we go on to Spain this week, a track that's kind of like. Let's see where we finished there in Season 1. We finished 9th there, so we went 10th, 9th, and didn't have a very good run in Montreal. I remember what happened there. But, yeah, Spain, once again, another track that I wasn't fond of in F1 2017. And F1 2018, I felt like a lot of things changed in the way the car handles and reacts to a lot of things. So it feels like a lot of the tracks that I didn't like so much in F1 2017 have actually been the opposite for me in F1 2018. So we'll see what we could do there. I want to say we got rain there the last time, but I'm not sure about that. Let's take a look at the forecast and see what we got here. All sunny. Damn. Looks like 5 races in a row with no rain. Feels bad. But we also got a new contract after last race. Race bonus, 50% resource point bonus per race. For upgrade speed, we got the top level 3 all upgrade time reduced by 1 week. 2 upgrades per department and 20% quicker pit stops. I probably could have got a little bit more out of the contract, but this is what we've got. So with that, we'll go ahead and hop into it.
Good afternoon from a very familiar setting. It's race day here in Spain, and with everything still to play for in the championship battle, there's no room for mistakes in a Grand Prix that's well known for creating them. It's a sellout crowd of 140,000 here today as we await lights out for the 730-metre sprint down to turn 1 of this 2.9-mile racetrack. Overtaking is challenging through these 16 corners, but there's still a lot of high-speed excitement to be found, including the flat-out turn 3 and the terrifying blind right of turn 9. Anthony Davidson is here with me today. Together we'll be taking you through all the action of this Spanish Grand Prix. It can be hard for the cars to follow each other closely here due to the dirty air coming off the car in front. So perhaps we're looking at a more strategic Grand Prix, Ant. What do you think on that?
I'm not too sure about that, Crofty. I mean, yes, as you say, it's hard to follow around here, but if you're brave on the brakes, you can get the job done down into turn 1, which is a medium-speed corner, so you have to be committed. And looking down at this grid today, I think we're going to see 1 or 2 drivers making a move from a long way back, maybe try to force their opponent into a mistake. I don't think this is a race that's going to be purely decided in the pit stops.
We're almost ready to go then, and this is what the starting grid looks like for today's race. Young superstar Max Verstappen starts from pole position, with Daniel Ricciardo slotting in alongside. Looking down the rest of the grid, we have Hamilton, Hulkenberg, Valtteri Bottas, and Sainz, Stroll, Raikkonen, Alonso, and Sebastian Vettel. Magnussen, Perez, Skip, and Van Dorn, Ericsson, Leclerc, Romain Grosjean, and Esteban Ocon. Gasly and Brendan Hartley rounds off the grid. And with lights out just moments away, it's time to go down to the track.
Now got some points on the board, let's continue this form and aim for another top 10 finish.
Strapping in for race number 5 of our second season here in F1 2018. Rolling off P13, and I had a hell of a qualifying run going. And then I got around that chicane section towards the last half of the lap. Oh man, it just all went wrong right around there. But luckily, I do think I have a very good car, and it looks like we're rolling with the harder strategy here, softs and mediums. So with a pretty solid handling car and a hard, tire strategy, I think we're set up for success today. It's an all Red Bull front row. Looks like they're finally trying to take over. And also Renault, man, up there, I think starting 3rd or 4th with Hulkenberg, and then Sainz up in there too. So, yeah, it's pretty interesting, man. It's pretty cool because we've never really seen this in the other career modes, but some other teams are finally starting to kind of move towards the top, with Ferrari going downwards. Mercedes still kind of rolling around P2, but Renault's up in there now. So it's got pretty interesting, I got to say, with this career mode. But here we go, man. Once again, not starting very good, but I think we got a pretty good car. Just got to keep it clean, make some good passes, and see what we can do. Oh, wasn't a great start, but hopefully this long straightaway helps us make up for it. There you go. Get around. Pink car. Uh-oh. That's a lot of problems. That's a lot of spots I'm going to have to... Wait, am I not going to give those back? Oh, my goodness. Okay. That is a lot of problems. All right, Lance, if you don't mind. What in the world even happened? Oh my God, I didn't even have to give him back either. I don't know how. Dude, I missed that. Hold on, give me a second, catch my breath. Oh my hot damn. So it looked like nearly the back half of the field crashed. Somebody got knocked around. It wasn't too bad. I don't think anybody went all the way around, but oh man, I made up a lot of easy spots. I didn't have to give him back either. I was prepared, but appreciate it, FIA, I guess. That's who I had to thank. So taking a look back at the initial start. How about Hulkenberg? So he's going to bounce off the right front of a Mercedes car and go around in front of the whole field. Got a good bit of front wing damage, but that was just enough for us to swing around everybody. So here we go. Replay with us on the start. And you're going to see shit hit the fan up here in front of us. I didn't know what was going on. All I know was I was moving past it. Right there, I saw cars going left and right, and there you go. And right there was the front wing damage to Lance. Feel bad for it, but yeah, just an unfortunate series of events there. But man, what a start. And one last look. Take a look at this. Carlos Sainz and his teammate up here wrecking in front of him. Watch this. Ooh, shit. That was a close one right there. Nearly took out both the Renault cars, who both qualified pretty well. But what a wild start right there. Alrighty. Well, from P13 to P7 in just a couple of corners. I didn't do anything special, but I'll take it. Well, we got to chase after Kimi here. Now, we are on the harder tires, looks like. Oh, man. Compared to everybody around us. Kimi on the super sauce, Stroll on the super sauce. Just going to try to knock out some consistent times here, not screw up the tires. Just do what we can do. I hate to say it, but me and Lance had a little bit of contact. And I was pretty sure I saw a front wing flying from him. I feel so bad. I killed him last week, and looks like I already dicked up his race so far. And I feel like, yeah, take that one up. Car's already kind of snug, but yeah, I feel like both times are just like plain accidents. Like the first, like in Baku, you know, we were racing fine and he checked up really hard. I tried to pass him okay. I thought I was clear of him and he just flat out stuffed it in the wall.
Race officials have enabled
This time, that was just an all out, like, brawl trying to get spots. And we ended up kind of banging doors, and I guess he lost some some body. So my apologies there, but unfortunately, I think it's just bad luck 2 weeks in a row, and I feel bad because I want Williams to do good, I want Lance to do good, but shit happens. Well, it looks like Alonso finally got past Stroll back there. So that's going to break that up. People are going to start being able to get by a little bit easier. Especially with DRS now. These boys going at it up here too. That's Sainz and Kimi. Kimi got the job done on Sainz. Here we are. We're closing, man, slowly but surely. That fight definitely helped us gain a little bit of time. There we are, finally in DRS range. It's not a great place to pass. You really got to be on them. That's got to be the shortest DRS zone in all of F1, I would imagine. I don't really got the tracks. I don't know the tracks all too terribly well. I know them, pretty well to drive, but I can't think off the top of my head DRS zones. But I would imagine that's gonna be up there, if not the. Oh, look at these guys already pitting. Okay. We'll see how many guys pit. I would imagine most of these guys start on the super softs. Oh, that's not good. Well, they want me to pit early. Hi. You guys are smarter than me. Most of the time. I don't know, sometimes I'm smarter. But they want me to pit like 3 laps shorter, so they want me to pit this lap. I don't know, or not this lap, but next lap, that's what I meant. Now, I guess they either made that strategy call based off of either I'm wearing the tires too much, or they think I can hang on better than what they initially thought. So, I don't know how. Hopefully it's the second one, but yeah, I don't know. Here comes Kimi. So who is left out there? Oh, I don't think anyone really. Yeah, we're going to cycle into the lead. Oh, there you go. Now we're pitting this lap. I don't know how I feel about that because I feel like I can go further. I guess this makes sense, though, to make sure these guys don't get as big as a cut on those fresh super softs. Because we held pretty good with the softs compared to their super softs. Pretty good. Like, we didn't, there's definitely a good bit of tire fall off, so. They had us probably the first, couple of laps, but it wasn't very long before we started moving in, closing in on Kimi and Sainz, so. I don't know, man. It's going to be a big run right here. All right, come down here and give me some pits. Let's see. Oh, taking a cut with me. There we go, somewhere down in here. I didn't speed, apparently. Okay. Sweet. They're at 100% ERS, so we can go hard here. Almost forgot how to do that right there. All right, so we're going to fall back to P5, P6.
Only one stop to go, one stop left in this strategy.
All right. Oh, there's a Ferrari. Ooh, easy, don't crash. Okay. That's just in front of Hartley. All right, so Kimi's on the softs. Okay, so I would imagine everybody who pit there came down and were on the softs, or came down to get the softs. That's interesting. I don't know why we didn't stay out there longer. All right, Kimi, we're gonna be making some moves here down the front stretch.
Right, we need to get past
I'll tell you
here.
that.
Use overtake. Use overtake.
Hey, you don't gotta worry about that. Using a little bit of everything right here. A little wine. Oh yeah, we're gonna be using all of it here.
Gap to teammate behind is 20.
Oh, it's gonna be close.
Seconds.
I didn't quite have the position, but they ended up giving it to me anyways. I was close, man. I was trying to keep it off there and not, stick it in too hard, but he felt my presence and smartly got the fuck out of the way. That's all I can ask. And that's big too, because I don't think, Kimi didn't get by. We gotta run away. But let me tell you, man. Let me tell you, them Ferraris ain't what they used to be. Not as scared anymore. Now I love having ERS upgrades, man. Haven't been able to worry about the ERS really at all. We're gonna blow by him easily. All right, cut this back. Sweets. Wow, that curve right there. Ooh, too much of it right there, that's for sure.
Good job, nice overtake.
Thank you, thank you. Now we're going after Marcus for P5. Whoa, about done did it. Ooh, about done did it. No, I was carrying a little bit too wide right there. Okay, we didn't wreck it. That's all that counts. We'll lose a little bit of time, but we didn't wreck it.
You can use overtake to get past.
Thanks. Yeah. Can you also mark me down for a new pair of britches next time I come in? We'll just swap them old ones out. Oh, here we go. Oh, man. Heavy on the brakes right there to make sure to get that thing lowered down. Went a little bit past my brake marker there. Got in there a little bit more hot than I initially wanted.
The car ahead is
I thought I'd get the spot a lot easier too. Oh. Man, another trip in the grass. Overcooked it a little bit right there. That's easy to do. I did that a couple times in practice. It just doesn't like to turn through there if you get back in the gas too early. All right, Magnuson, your turn, buddy. Hopefully we get there in time. Yeah, we ought to be just fine this time. There you go. Plenty of time.
check your MFD for a new strategy option.
Oh, no. I don't like this, man. They want me to put another 2 laps shorter. Oh, God. Let's come over a little bit there. I don't know, man. I mean, I already hit the first one, so I feel like
Copy that.
we gotta stick with it. Stick with the changes. I don't know. I mean, we've been slicing our way through here, but see, these guys, all these guys are passing all the slower guys who haven't stopped yet on the same strategy pretty much we were on. So I don't know. I'm still confused as to why we pit so early on the softs.
The pit window. You'll be on the mediums.
But yeah.
23.7 seconds.
There we go. Finally got in striking distance to Perez. Took me a little bit longer than it should have, but getting him easily here. Oh. All right. So that puts us up in a P3 behind Bottas and Verstappen, I believe.
Our gap to the car in front
I
is
believe.
6.2 seconds.
6 seconds to Bottas. All right, so they want me to pit this lap, so I'm pitting this lap.
Battery charge is high. Let's increase ERS to
Let's see what
4
we
and 12
got.
pace.
All right. Didn't quite get off in there as hot as the last time. It was probably good. I didn't want to speed. It was pretty damn close the last time. All right, here we go. 2.1. Could have been better. Worse than the first stop. All right. So it looks like already P9.
Up to speed now. Let's get some heat into those tires.
And that's what it's going to be. P9. All right, I can live with that. So mediums the whole rest of the way, and we're right here around halfway. So we gotta take care of these tires. I don't know what everybody else is doing. I would imagine there's a lot of guys out there riding around on the softs. Perez is on the mediums. There's a lot of guys out there riding on the softs, and I would imagine they're probably gonna be pulling the same strategy. I think with this, we've basically just been undercutting a majority of the people, the majority of the guys on the softs. The problem with that, though, is I don't think we're undercutting the right guys, but I'm not sure about that. Golly bum. These tires are like turds, man.
Gap to
Oh,
teammate
there you go. A lot of guys on pit road right there.
2 seconds.
Just like that, P4, all right. Now I got a little bit of heat in the tires, starting to pull away from Perez. I'm starting to feel a bit better now. The harder tires, man, they definitely feel a bit different from what I remember last year. I felt like I could get away better with harder tires versus this year. It definitely feels like there's not as much grip, I guess. If that makes sense. Which I guess technically is more realistic. I don't know how they feel. Never driven an F1 car on different compounded tires, but it feels like it's more accurate, I guess, if I had to guess. Uh-oh, problems for a Mercedes car. I know who you are, Lewis Hamilton. Oh shit. Is he done? He is done. The defending world champion out of Spanish Grand Prix. And he's won like 3 out of the 4 races this year. And I am second in points, so it looks like I'm gonna gain some points on Lewis Hamilton, assuming I can finish out this race in the points.
It's time to use some of this charge.
Oh shit. Ricardo with the fastest lap. Yeah, we got some guys coming back here, let me tell you that. Oh, now Ricardo's gotten up in the 4th. Ruh-roh.
Gap to caution. Caution.
Uh-oh, problems in front of us? Oh!
The car behind is gaining on you by 0.5 a lap.
Okay. Well, that's not good, but that puts us up to P2.
Green flag.
Now I might get a podium, because I don't think I'm holding off Ricardo. Oh, man. What an interesting Grand Prix. Oh, totally below my corner. But you can get a pretty good run there off the high side. Trust me, I'd know. Well, maybe the other Red Bull car will die. I wouldn't be surprised. Oop, sorry. There's no way in shit I'm holding off Ricardo.
The distance to the leader
So I got way
is
too many laps.
0 seconds.
I don't know though. Depends on that straightaway speed. Although he's gonna have DRS and I'm not. I still got a decent amount of downforce in this thing, so he gets through there better too. I don't know why I can never get through that section. I think they said it was wide open in the little intro. Yeah, it's not for me. Damn, I slipped. Might be my second place finish right here. Oh, Lordy. That is a rough place to pass. Or at least be side by side. Try to give as much room as I could. Yeah, get some green stuff. And Ricardo was right on my back butt. I tell you what. Put away just a scotch to that last little section, but I'm afraid I'm starting to lose the rear tires a little bit. I pushed it a little bit harder so far this run. Especially initially off the bat, like I used up the tires a little bit more than I wanted to, and then I've been pushing hard ever since I saw Ricardo coming. Originally it was him and Lewis Hamilton. Yeah, it's kind of slowly starting to fade. I pull on him in this section. I don't know what I'm doing through there that he isn't, but I gain on him a little bit. I'm pretty good through this section, and then this right-hander up here if I don't hit the gravel. There you go, I threw there pretty well. And this next section up here, like this corner, I guess I'm just not getting in hard enough. But he can really get off in there. And this section is just a code brown, really. Just hope I don't wreck or
We have 5 laps of
something,
remaining.
because I won't lie that time. And it's kind of like this. Hopefully I don't hit the curves wrong. So, honestly, we kind of trade back and forth sections that we're fast in,
Okay, gap to leader.
but
11.4
he's a little bit
seconds.
quicker. That's for sure. Oh man, I sent it off in there. Oh, I don't know how to save that. I was headed the wrong direction. Woo, it's gonna be a miracle if we don't get this spot. Let me tell you what. So we're gonna hold him off for one more straightaway. That's all we need, man. 2 to go. We put a pretty good gap on him that time. That was a pretty solid lap. Not enough for him to get up here. Oh, nailed that. Oh, except for that. Got my foot in it, though. All right, let's finish this thing. 1 lap.
This is your final lap.
Man, I wish I wasn't like 13 seconds off of Bottas. Oh, yeah, I think we got this, man. We're Drew back a little bit there, but we got it. We sent it.
There's only 1 lap of fuel remaining.
There you go. Hitting the line. Catch a little bit of green stuff. Yeah, I think we'll be just fine. Not a lot of great passing opportunities around here. We're fast enough through most of this section that there's not a great spot to pass, really, at all. We always gap him there, and then he's playing catch up through the rest of the lap. Good enough through there. It's kind of hard to hit your line there, but hit it perfect right there. Oh yeah, there's a DRS opportunity gone. Purple through there apparently, cool. Good time to do that, I guess. There you go, hit third gear, help a turn. Always wheel spin. And just don't hit the curves wrong. Missed it a little bit, straight over the curb. And there you go, P2 in Spain. Yeah! I'm pretty proud of that right there. I don't know what the strategy was like.
You did really well.
I want to see how many pit stops some of these other guys were on, but I'm pretty proud of that, man. I slept for a couple laps, but those last like good 2 or 3, I hopped on it and made sure Ricciardo didn't get by me. I'm pretty damn proud of that. He was definitely a faster car, but man, it's hard to pass here. I'll tell you that. Especially, this is why you work on your straightaway speed, because if you take away that whole DRS element, then you're good most of the time, because that's like good luck for any of these guys getting around you. You either have to have a major slip, or you just have to be majorly slow. And they have way fresher tires. Because if you cover that straightaway, man, and as long as you get that track position, you are golden. I think I accidentally. I did skip the podium. Shit. Whoops. But how about that? A huge point stay that's going to probably keep us alive in the championship fight. Lewis Hamilton DNF'd, and we've come home second. Unbelievable race, man. A 2-stopper. Perez was on the 1-stop. We raced with him a good bit, and he finished 5th. Good call for him. If we would have went on the 1-stopper, we might have finished first. But 13 seconds off Bottas on the same strategy, I think that's pretty damn good. Obviously, that's still a lot of time we need to figure out how to get, but that's still not bad. Ricciardo was obviously quicker than me. Kimi, I don't think. I think we were pretty close to Ferrari. But how about Fernando Alonso? Sainz? Yeah. Renault's good now, apparently. Where the hell did the other Renault car finish? He must have had problems. I still haven't seen the first lap replay up until this point. But Verstappen, man, big DNS. Verstappen and Hamilton. Gasly a lap down. Our teammate, I feel bad for him because I think I caused him to have a shitty race with the front wing damage. Yeah, Hulkenberg finished P16 after starting 4th, I think. So a lot of good cars taken out of this, and we took advantage, man. 13th to 2nd. Hell yeah, man. That was a lot of fun.
Amazing performance out there. You must be really happy.
Performance.
You gained a lot of positions during the race, didn't you?
Yeah, I did. Yeah, it was great. The car was sticking to the track. Oh, here we go. We need to stop talking shit about our chassis department.
Everything went your way today. It looked like you had a really good strategy for the race.
It probably could have been better if we went on the 1-stop, but at least we didn't stop 3 times. We'll go with that one. Showmanship increase. Cool.
Your team must be ecstatic with how you're performing.
Yeah, they must be, huh? Not a question, but cool. I just do it to see the smile on their faces. Aww.
Appreciate your time.
Appreciate your time. And just like that, I'm only 9 points away from the championship lead. And we're second in constructor standings. Good job, Lance. High five. I don't think that's going to last, because Lewis Hamilton, I don't think is going to blow up very many times. I swear to God, I think that's the first time that has happened. Maybe second this entire career mode. Mercedes just does not, like... That's the only reason why I had a fighting chance at the championship 1 or 2 times in F1 2017 is because Mercedes, and really all the teams for that matter, always had a lot of just like engine issues and different issues that knocked them out of the race. Where we never have issues that knock us out of the race. We never have any random failures and stuff like that. That's one thing I do like about F1 2018. I'd say it's probably more realistic. Some teams we'll only have a couple of, like a handful, not even that, of DNFs each season, it seems like. So, which is good, because once again, that was a huge advantage in F1 2017. Never have those random failures like the AI does. But now we go on to Monaco and Montreal. Probably my 2 favorite tracks on the schedule. Second in the point standings? You never know what could happen. But I like the upcoming schedule. Aside from France, probably. France, I still don't know where the fuck I'm going there. Hopefully I have a little bit better understanding this time around. But what an awesome season. Season 2 already. We got to go off in here. We're going to upgrade, or we're going to get this stuff for sure for Monaco. And that leaves us with 283 resource points, so we can't get anything else. So really, we're just going to have to wait an extra week for these little minor upgrades to kick in. But we still got 3 weeks left on this. So that one's going in there in the background. It's very nice. So with those, damn, those are going to put us as the 3rd best team in Formula 1. I mean, to be fair, I feel like I've been really surprised at like these really good finishes. But at the end of the day, I mean, it kind of makes sense. I mean, technically we're 5th, but with these, like, okay, with the one ultimate upgrade that we don't have yet, and then those 2 little minor ones, that pretty much puts us in the 3rd best team in Formula 1. Still a chunk behind Mercedes and a chunk behind Red Bull, but yeah, it seems like everything's happening a lot quicker, and I definitely noticed that right off the bat compared to F1 2017, is that you get resource points a lot quicker, and the developmental process through this entire career mode in F1 2018 just goes way quicker than F1 2017. But that is one thing that kept me playing in F1 2017 for so long, is that I wanted to upgrade. There's a part of me that wanted to stay with Sauber and develop them all the way to be a top team. And honestly, I don't think we're going to have a problem doing that with Williams. So honestly, at this point in my career, I still don't even know what I want to do after I win a championship, whenever that happens, if it ever happens. I would hope so. But that's kind of my goal right now. I'd like to get them #1 in performance, hopefully win a championship with them, and then maybe jump ship and go to another team, or maybe just retire on top. I don't know. But either way, we're definitely moving towards that top spot very, very quickly. So with that, a beautiful start to the season has got us 2nd in points right now as we go off into my 2 favorite tracks, Monaco and Montreal. So I hope you guys come back. Hopefully we got some good races coming up for you. But today was pretty interesting, I tell you that. Some key drivers, some key engine failures. And I gotta say, overall, pretty good car. Got us a very solid finish in Spain. But that'll do it. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. As always, make sure to leave a like on the video if you enjoyed it. It helps me out a ton. We're going on to Monaco. Hope to see you there.